Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Jujutsu Kaisen O, which is the latest film in this anime series brought to the big screen from director Seong-Hu Park. And this is a beautifully animated film. Right from the start, you can tell when it's showing these great reflections off of water, and you can see this beautiful sky, and you're just like, okay, we're in for a treat here. And this is just a wonderfully animated film leading up to some really slick, intense, well-structured, well-visualized action that is very creative, and all the different kinds of visuals that this film delivers upon, it just pops off screen. And this is the story of Yuta Okkotsu, who is this young man who has a tragic past. He had a love, and that love kind of haunts him. And he's in high school now, and he has control of this extremely powerful cursed spirit. And he's brought into the Jujutsu high school where they try to help him learn his skills, fine-tuning, controlling this cursed spirit, which that's really the cool concept of this film and this series, is the fact that these people can control all these cursed spirits and use them to fight and channel energy, and, you know, it leads up to some fantastic anime fighting and action, and it's well done, and it's well realized. You have these jujutsu masters who he gets to connect with in the school. One of them is a big panda, and you have one just like randomly says like fish and food words and like animal words and stuff like that. And there's a lot of personality in each of these characters. Like Yuta is extremely angsty. And we'll get to that in a second, but like there's angst everywhere in this film. This is definitely for those like brooding teenagers. And it was interesting seeing the audience when I went to go see this movie with my fiance. And you have a lot of build for like a good hour and a half, maybe like an hour and 20 minutes or so leading up to the finale of this film. It's slow moving, it's piecing things together, and then bam! You have this big finale with impressive action and just visual prowess, and just explodes onto screen, and you're just like, oh my god. You're just like sitting there like anxiously awaiting this to fire off, and it finally does, and it is worth it. It's exciting. I do have to say this is a little too angsty. I think like as a 30-year-old, I'm just like, I'm not channeling this much angst, and just like, because like Yuta is so just like, he's like, I'm gonna murder you. And at one point, just like the main antagonist he's fighting at the end, just like, I'm gonna kill you. He's like, I'm gonna murder you. And I just turned to my fiance, I'm like, but that's what murder you means. And it's just like that kind of thing where he's just like, you could tell this is just an angsty, energy-fueled, emotion-fueled teenager. And it's a little bit much at times, but certainly channels it to some impressive things once the action starts firing off in this film. And I thought some of the messaging was a little odd as you got into the finale here, as you're really like piecing together like what's motivating Yuta and how he's gotten this specific cursed spirit. And there are certain things in like the dialogue between him and his cursed spirit and how things play out that you're just like, this is a little weird, and I don't know how to feel about it. And you're kind of just sitting there like, okay, I don't know about this one. And in the end, I feel like this is a really strong anime. It's exciting, it has great action. I was on the edge of my seat once that action starts hitting. And there's a lot of emotion, a lot of emotional build up to that point. And you feel for these characters, you enjoy these characters, great vocal performances all around. And I did watch the subbed version. I'm pretty sure I bought tickets for the dubbed version, and they just played the subbed one. But anyway, this was a lot of fun, and I'm so glad that I got to watch this on a big screen. But those are my thoughts on Jujutsu Kaisen O. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.